Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be talking about Bonelab, Stretch Level Zero's upcoming title, which is a sequel to Boneworks, which is, if you couldn't tell already, basically my favourite game ever. Now when a new game gets announced, there's normally that little bit of dread you might have that the game might be not what you expected, or it might end up just being terrible. But the thing is with Bonelab is that I don't think it can be a bad game. And this is how. So when the game releases, if there is any problems with, let's say, stuff like physics, obviously they will update it to change it. They did this with Boneworks. When it first released, there was a bit of problem with the physics, but they went back, changed it in an update, and boom, it ended up being basically perfect. But throughout their development and updates for Boneworks, they've probably learnt quite a lot about the physics, so I doubt they'll even make any mistakes on launch. And the small chance that there might be mistakes, they'll just easily go and fix them. Now, we don't know too much about the game yet, but what if the story under-delivers? Well, if the story under-delivers, people are theorizing that they are just going to put the entirety of Boneworks into Bonelab 2. So basically will at least just be a better Boneworks. But if the story for Bonelab ends up sucking, I'm sure the modding scene can come up with something super cool, but yeah, the very small chance that the story sucks by itself could be probably the worst outcome, but I don't think it will. We haven't seen a lot on it, but I'm pretty sure Stress Level Zero knows what they're doing with their level design, as you can see in Boneworks. And because Bonelab is seemingly built off of Boneworks, they're basically kind of isn't a way it could fail, right? Because they're just taking everything they have in Boneworks and making it better. For example, the climbing, you will now have your feet attached to walls, so it looks like you're actually climbing, other than what Boneworks had, where you just kind of float in midair. They stated that they're optimizing the game, so that's why null bodies have a change of design, because it will make for easier running, which will be great. They're increasing the graphics, so the game will look super nice. And they're also, obviously, making the physics better. So my theory is, no matter which way this goes, it is basically just going to be a direct upgrade to Boneworks. And I do hope the Boneworks content is included in Bonelab, so you kind of don't have a reason to go back, if that makes sense, because obviously the physics and everything's going to be improved in Bonelab, so going back to Boneworks would definitely feel kind of weird. And I think putting the entirety of Boneworks into Bonelab isn't too far-fetched, and it sounds like something that the Stretch Level Zero team would definitely do. What direction do you guys think Bonelab is heading in? Do you think it's going to be an amazing game, or do you think it's going to be flawed? Let me know in the comments, let me know what you think. Are you excited for Bonelab, or are you dreading the possibility that maybe something could go wrong with it? Personally, I think it's going to go amazingly, and hopefully we'll get no delays. I don't think Stress Level Zero is the type of people to delay their game. They would probably most likely stay a date, and then that'll be, you know, it. So it's definitely coming out this year. I'm so excited for it. It's going to probably be my favourite game. Let me know in the comments if you guys are thinking the same way. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.